it's that time again. I have decided to do another beauty vlog. It seems to be the only ones I really enjoy doing at the moment. So today I am just going to attempt to do a, I don't know how to pronounce it, balayage, I think it depends on where you're from, as to how you pronounce it. So I'm going to be using the teasing method. So I have seen this technique done before and I thought I'd give it a go. I've never actually personally tried it before. I did once upon a time do a very similar balayage technique. I'll link that video here. I'm going to be very careful with watching how long I leave the bleach on my hair and making sure that it doesn't really overlap too much on this, because some of the ends of my hair are very, very light, so I don't want to overlap them too much. So with all that said, let's get stuck into it. So you'll see warmer sections. I've got, obviously this is my natural hair color. I have some lightened parts that have gone a little brassy, so I want to like lighten them down, and then the ends, which you can't tell right now, they are quite light. I just want to bring some more lightness through this top portion of my hair, especially with like summer, like spring and summer coming up. I just want something a little bit more summery and that lighter feel, and I want to bring the lighter pieces back up around my face because I feel like it's grown out quite a lot. So I have done my whole head. My arms are hurting, but it is done. Again, not the best technique. I'm not a hairdresser, so do not follow my tips and think that they are how you are meant to do it. I have really just done it my own way with tips that I saw from YouTube as well. So I'm going to let this sit. I've already checked some of the lower ones. They have started to lighten down. I'm just going to let the back start to develop, and then I will rinse it out and yeah, see how I went. I'm a little nervous. It's looking interesting to say the least. Alright, so it's rinsed out. It looks like dreadlocks. I've still got it teased at the root. I didn't condition it, so I couldn't really comb them out. I am going to now tone my hair. It's looking okay. There's some parts I think mid-shaft that's a little weird looking, but I'm just going to see how it looks once it's toned and like washed and brushed out, and then fingers crossed it actually comes out all right. It's not looking too bad. It's a little uneven. You can already see here's a little bit lighter than this side, but I tend to do a side part anyhow. I don't normally do a center part. So see how we go. It's a shame that not more of that blue, like some of the blue green color had come out. It always looks a bit darker when your hair is wet. I was hoping that it would have pulled a little bit more out, but obviously because I did tease it up, there's a lot of that blue hair that does get lifted and not have any kind of like bleach applied to it. Well, I brushed out as much as I could handle because it was quite painful, so I'm now just going to apply that toner. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on the camera, but I must have a long time ago applied like a box brown dye. I vaguely remember doing that, and this is what happened a little while back when I tried to strip out some color. I got left with like a pinkish reddish band, and yeah, it's coming out more and more and more. I don't think this toner is going to do anything to correct that, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, right now I'm just going to see how this toner goes, and fingers crossed it doesn't look ridiculous. I'm just gonna now watch it and let it develop, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Yeah, I put in a little bit more developer just to make sure that it didn't go too ashy. I know that's probably not the best way, but I just figured if I, you know, somewhat dilute it maybe, if that makes sense. I don't know if that actually will work, but yeah, I just want to let it sit and see what it can actually do now. Okay, so what I've gone and done is I didn't feel like the toner was really developing because I had sort of, obviously my ratios weren't correct, so I just then did the remaining toner and did equal parts toner and developer, and it has been on for close to an hour, all of that toner pretty much, and it's coming down. Originally I didn't want it to be ashy. I don't know how this is going to look. It's obviously kind of ashy. I want it a bit warmer, but we'll see what it turns out once it's rinsed. So yeah, rinse time, official rinse time now. And that would be the finished product. So it has turned out pretty well. I don't mind it. A little brassy in spots, but I'm not game to throw any more product on it because I don't want to lose my hair. It doesn't feel dry, which is really nice. I haven't actually done bleach on my head in a really, really long time, so I'm a little bit out of practice in regards to how my hair will hold up. So it's come up a lot fresher, lighter. I mean, it's not a perfect job. It's definitely not salon quality, but I think it really freshens up the look, gives me a bit of warmth, and yeah, I just feel a little bit more summery now. Unfortunately, there still is some of that greeny blue color in there, and it gives it that look of when, you know, a blonde swims in the pool, and yeah, it will fade because it's just a semi-permanent color. So yeah, it'll go away eventually, and once I maybe give it a week or two, I might throw another tone, or I might even just do a really, really quick lightener again, just to pull some of the brass down just a little bit. But other than that, I think, yep, I did a really good job. If you're willing to give it a go, give it a go. But again, don't follow my tips and my techniques necessarily. Do your own research, and yeah, if you wanted to save yourself a little bit of money, you could do it, give it a go. But bear in mind, if you stuff it up, you could be walking away with hair that's not attached to your head. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.